Righty ho, we got the topos for this morning. Been doing more hills this week, but it's Friday today and got a big hill sesh tomorrow, so sort of resting the climbing leg, so to speak. I'll probably will still end up in a hill at some point in this run today, but anyway, I'm procrastinating. It's bloody cold out there, but these legs aren't going to run themselves. Let's go. Locked in, loaded. Wrapped up, ready to roll. Take you out tomorrow, bubbles, but for now, we got the road. Creepy. Right, let's go. Right. Friday morning recovery runs has begun. Yeah, while most of the city sleeps, let's get this nice peaceful moment. Oh, running with the birds. And the sun is coming up. Beautiful. Yes. Dog is waking up. Big dog. So I was just thinking how much more I'd prefer to be in the trails right now, not on the road, but I think having this contrast and sort of being forced to run on the road this morning, it's just going to make the trails that much more enjoyable. Next time I am able to step foot on them. So yeah, it's always about perspective, eh? And I mean, in terms of road running, I cannot complain about this. That's not so bad. Wow, look at that background. Beautiful. This mossy stuff, that mossy stuff for some reason always feels really fast to run on. I've always hit some really good speed sessions down here with the bros, especially when we're doing marathon training. We're doing sort of longer reps, 3k, 5k, 6k and longer. For some reason that stuff feels really bouncy. Oh, it's waking up. Happy Matariki. Of course the road run ended up here. Well, I would love to stay here running all day, but unfortunately got to get home to work, so enjoying this little bit of freedom before I'm locked away in the office. Since I've left personal training and moved to a full-time office role, it's had some challenges getting used to the transition of work hours and just sitting a lot more. But one of the beautiful things that's come about this is every morning I can start the morning with a run if I like to, and I couldn't do that when I was personal training. It was usually 6 a.m. starts, and it was, you know, giving your energy to your clients, which was very rewarding, but I certainly love starting the day with a run. Alrighty, it is Saturday morning. Apparently my body doesn't want sleep at the moment. I don't know what's going on. I woke up bloody early again, but that's all cool. Gives me more time to get ready for the run. I suppose must be excited about it. So yeah, we're heading up the peak, going to meet my brother Ruben there this morning. It's pretty much my favourite place to run around where we live. So yeah, pumped, can't wait. And we're 3 weeks out from the W2K Ultra, so this race has about 2,400 meters of VERT in it. So today
today hopefully we'll get about 1500 meters of vert, I would say, while covering a lot less distance than the race, because the peak that we're going to be running up is a lot more climbing. So yeah, today will be climbing specific, get that vert in, build those frickin' those pistons in the legs, and yeah, just get strong. And then yeah, it's pretty much going to be, I'm going to be tapering early for this race 3 weeks out. I'd normally do a 2-week taper for most races, but as I keep repeating in these episodes, staying healthy is my new motto. So yeah, 3-week taper, nothing too crazy after today's run, but yeah, can't wait to send it up the hills today. It's our little game of Monopoly from last night. Always a good way to wind down on a Friday evening. My wife was saying recently we were at her parents for dinner, and she mentioned that was our very first fight was playing a Monopoly game, which I don't remember, but it's pretty funny. I get a bit too competitive sometimes, but in other news, cheers. I suppose one good thing about waking up at the crack of crack is you actually get time to sit down and enjoy your coffee, because you know, during the weekdays it's in such a rush just in the morning. It's just like bang bang bang, you know, get ready, have your coffee or whatever, go for a run, get ready, off to work. It's always such a rush, but yeah, it's nice just being able to have this moment to just chill out, sip on a nice warm brew, and yeah, often, you know, you think like professional athletes, for example, would have this luxury every day, but then at the same time, this is like a extra special moment because it's, you know, it's just saved for the weekend. So obviously I would prefer the former, but yeah, it's all perspective, I suppose. At the end of the day, this is something to look forward to every weekend, just these small little moments, which is always yeah, makes life better. It's Saturday morning, and that means we got the creepers and we're pulling out the big dogs, the Vibram V Trails. Oh yes, nearly ready to go. Peanut butter on toast. Cheers. Alright, just pulled up and it's freaking dark. It's only 7 AM. And this is Ruben pulling up now. Chirp. Yeah, the sun is just coming up, so it should be light in about half an hour or so. See? Oh, that's that.
I saw your 50k video last night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it came out pretty good, eh?
I didn't realise you'd been making videos. I think you ran up here, it's probably like, I can't remember.
True. Oh, I love it up here, eh? Yeah, I don't know why I spent so long not coming up here. Yeah. Like the first run back a little while back, I was like, why have I not been coming up here?
Yeah.
So 20-minute drive,
That's crazy, yeah.
and that's what stopped it. Mental. Red track.
What was there, like a, I think it's pretty much like a 20k, 25k and a 30k.
Up here? Or do we just gradually progress it each week?
Yeah, I think we went more off time.
Yeah.
Like a 3 and then a 4. So no, the first other one included.
I think the first one was like an hour and a half.
Okay.
I remember like my calves were real bad.
Yeah.
I think I'd actually been crook.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I remember pulling the pin at an hour and a half. I was like, nah, I'm fucked.
That's right. You actually didn't have much of a build, eh?
No, I'd bugger all of a build. Because I had the hip injury, pulled out of Hawke's Bay.
Yeah.
Nice. What do you reckon? Is we 3/4 through this first climb, do you reckon?
Yeah. Sure about that.
Bit of road. There's the peak up here.
Yeah, it's pretty my ankle.
Is it?
Yeah.
On the Trailblazer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, coming down this sketchy bit.
There was somewhere around here and there's a official about here.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to carry on that little bit of trail.
Oh, that's what I stuffed up as well.
And I thought, oh, straight down to the road.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's this bit.
Oh, yeah.
And last second corrected. And yeah. Correction, rolled my ankle.
Well, there's a caution sign up there for good reason. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright, I know I was complaining about road running in another clip as well, but fuck, can't complain about this.
Pretty good road.
It's a pretty good road.
I always forget, is that area?
What's that?
Not over.
Over that way?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Jaden knows all the names of the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm useless. Wouldn't have a clue.
That's the Triple Peaks one.
Yeah, bro. Oh, it's so perfect for these sections. Yeah. That's the vibrant vibing. Yeah, boy. Yeah, bro. As per usual, 20 minutes in, sending too hard. Fun little runnable section, a little bit ticky. That's right, I didn't film in here last time because there's too many people and I was wicked, I'm fucking embarrassed. Oh, it's so mean here. Agile. What's that dude's name? Duplantis?
Oh, yeah.
Mondo?
Mondo.
Mondo! Mons. Shit.
Mond.
The Mond.
He just broke another world record, eh?
Yeah, it's like his fucking 12th world record or something.
Fuck, he's got a crack with the whole add a centimetre, win another 100 grand.
No shit.
Yeah, every time you break a world record, the athletic board or whatever gives you 100 grand.
Oh my god. He's probably like, I can already do 20 centimetres more in training.
Yeah.
That's $2 million, isn't it?
Yeah. I swear even this one it looks like he has plenty more to go.
Far out. Weapon.
Yeah. But what a perfect, like, he's absolutely cracked it. That's the perfect, this is what... He came into a sport where he's so much better than the previous world records. Yeah. that is mad. Who in previous history would have made much money being a pole? Yeah. Crazy. Fuck over it, yeah. Now we put it out so far out. And no one can catch him, eh? Like, no one's anywhere near. Yeah. Bro. This is definitely one of the harder climbs up this up the peak. Sort of rolling through farmland, and then all of a sudden it's steep as fuck. Worth it, absolutely worth it. And keeps going. Slowly getting there. Keeps winding, so sort of messes with you a bit. Think you're nearly there, and then it cuts back. I think this is what Killian's talking about when he says biological inertia. I could be wrong, but you can't plan this workout. You just gotta hit the hill and fucking send it. There's all the bloody switchbacks that fool you. You think you're nearly at the bloody top. Shit, yeah. How's that? Burner. Absolute burner. That's awesome, man. This is the funnest part, the downhill, rolling downhill. Sort of get these real fast sections and then slightly techy sections. But yeah, usually get like 330 per kilometre to sort of 430 range down here, depending on what part of the track you're hitting. Oh, the sun is beautiful this morning. You sort of come around this corner, through a couple gates, and then sort of like some sort of hurdle boulder sort of sections. I'll try to get a shot of it.
Now I'm free.
Every time I jump these, Concord Dawn, morning light goes through my head. Fucking listen! Yeah. Woo!
Like Bambi.
Hey?
Like Bambi coming to those accelerated strips on Crash Team Racing.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
When you went over that mountain bike jump, it looked like you went over one of those.
Sick.
Super boosted. Yeah.
Back for more punishment. We conquered the red track. Now we're on the blue track. This is sort of the two probably steepest runs up here. Red one we just did is probably the gnarliest, but this blue track got a good little bit of scrambling. It's this little rocky boulder section which we'll come to soon, just up over yonder. Lord of the Rings territory. A steep little bugger, this one. Getting closer to Frodo. Alright, we're approaching the scrambles. My GoPro's running low on battery, unfortunately, so might not get many shots after this, but that's okay. Pretty sick little spot. Ooh, 13 kilometres. Killian would probably bound up this. Kind of shows how steep it is.
Alrighty, so time to recap the week. I mean, you can see behind me, I'm just in the middle of editing the video that you're watching right now. So it's Saturday afternoon, evening right now. Just completed the 30-kilometre run this morning. Just got to the 1500 metre VERT. Whatever, I hit ran 1500 metres of VERT, so stoked as about that. Just looked on my Strava, and I think this is the biggest week of VERT I've ever done. It's 21 something 100 metres of VERT this week. Stoked about that. Got 77 kilometres and about 7 hours 40 something minutes of running, so quite slow running this week, but lots more climbing than I normally do. Kind of completely abandoned the plan of cross training this week. Just really wanted to be in the hills, essentially, just really wanted to be running, so I just really slowed my runs down during the week, made sure I was recovered for today, and man, it's just absolutely wild how much I've been overtraining in the previous years. I always thought, you know, you're meant to go into your long runs tired and you run on tired legs, and obviously I didn't go into today fresh, but the amount of extra gains I feel like I'm getting from these long runs at the moment is incredible.
yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes. And personally, I really enjoy the style of running as well. I'm sort of like I'm someone that more enjoys one big epic run as opposed to multiple days on end of just exhausting training. Like I've said before, I got into running because I absolutely love it, and I'd rather do a run like I did today with my brother, where we were out in the trails for hours and just having a ball, having fun, talking shit, and feeling fit. Oh, that's a good line. And the way I used to train, I would just exhaust myself during the week, and then my long runs were, just tiring, really. I was just always really fatigued from my training. Whereas today just felt very, very beneficial, and I can actually feel myself getting fitter week to week, whereas in the past, not so much. So yeah, it's just really happy with this new approach to training. I think I'm going to still put some heavier training weeks in my next training block here and there. But I used to be stuck to this rigid schedule of training hard every single week. And if I didn't stick to that schedule of 2 speed workouts and a long run, I would sort of beat myself up and get really negative about it, which was just not the right approach. So super happy with how things are going. This morning's run was just epic. Over 3 hours up in the hills. The average pace was a lot faster than similar workouts we did last year. We were talking about that at the start of the run. So that's really positive. The effort probably felt a little bit lower than last year as well, just feeling really fit and strong on the climbs. I mean, don't get me wrong, the climbs were still difficult today, but it felt like I could keep going. I got to the very top of the climb and I still could have kept going if the climb was longer. So yeah, all very positive. Everything's looking really positive. Really excited for the race coming up. 3 weeks out now. Just stoked. Not really much else to say, I don't think, for this recap. I'm probably going to do a bit more cross-training next week, I think. Maybe a little bit more spin bike. Let the calves and ankles and everything heal up a little bit. And got some Lone Peak 9 pluses after the run this morning, so those are going to be my race day shoes, so really pumped to try those on. I'll probably just get a couple sort of test runs in them before race day. And yeah, not much else to say for this week's rant. Western States is on next weekend. Go Dan Jones, he's going to tear it up. Yeah, let's leave it there. Cheers.